Did gambling cause a decrease in your ambition or efficiency? People always recognize the financial damage that gambling can cause, but this is one most of us didn't even notice happening until it was too late. There was a point in my gambling addiction where I honestly, swear to God, just stopped caring. Work was a snooze fest, didn't excite me at all. Goals didn't really matter. And I couldn't focus on anything unless it was gambling. It was a hyper fixation. I'd sit there at my job thinking about bets instead of doing my work. And when I was bartending, that led to a lot of messed up drink orders. Yeah, some pretty bad mistakes. I remember one time this guy ordered a drink with like a double shot in it, and I gave him a drink with 0 shots in it and then brought out an extra shot and poured it in at the table and said, I gave this to you because I thought you were so nice or something like that. But in reality, it was just a virgin cocktail in the beginning. Yeah, I was totally distracted. See, my whole sense of purpose disappeared unless I was refreshing the score of the Romanian tennis match that I had a bet on. And that bet was risking a whole week of pay, of course. I wanted to be the gambler. And I was convinced that success in gambling would make up for all the lack of ambition and progress elsewhere in my life. Compulsively gambling doesn't just take your money, it takes your ambition, it drains your energy, and it gives you back nothing except anxiety, stress, and regret. But once you start recovery, that drive actually does return. Slowly, but it does. You rediscover what it feels like to have real goals again. And that's so, so valuable. Now, this is question 6 of the 20 questions that groups like Gamblers Anonymous use to determine if you have a gambling addiction. If you've answered yes to 7 or more of these questions, it's very likely a sign that gambling addiction has taken hold. If your energy feels gone, don't force productivity. And definitely stop telling yourself that one big win is going to fix it, because it is not. Focus on your recovery. When your mind clears, ambition comes back, and naturally, little by little, as you aspire to real goals, you're gonna get that swagger back. You're gonna start finding purpose again outside of the walls of a casino, or I guess the walls of a phone if you gamble online. I want you to check the description of this video for even more resources to avoid going down the same path with your life that I did with mine. The next question: after losing, did you feel you must return as soon as possible and win back your losses? If your answer is yes, this next video is gonna hit different.